beautiful soul. It's Sanchia Divine, your soul Ascension Mentor, psychic somatic, and quantum energy trauma healing coach, aka your spiritual BFF. Today, I want to talk to you about something that every soul on a healing and ascension journey must come to deeply understand: faith. But not just the word, the embodiment of it. And to really drive this home, let me share a beautiful analogy that a soul sister once shared with me. Of course, with my own divine twist. Story time. So, imagine this. You finally get a reservation at a world-renowned 5-star restaurant. The kind of establishment that people wait months just to step foot in. The ambiance, magical. The views, extravagant. The energy, high vibrational, soothing, alive with divine beauty. You are seated at the best table served by the most intuitive, loving staff. The head chef, a global legend. A culinary genius who's never missed the mark. You're handed a menu filled with incredible, soul-nourishing dishes. Your desires are welcomed. You feel safe, supported, and seen. You pick the dish that calls to your soul. You're excited. You place your order. And while you wait, you're served the most luxurious drinks, appetizers, and even desserts. Little divine reminders that what you've asked for is on the way. The environment is designed for your enjoyment, right? With music, dancing, and, and nature all around. A moment to soak it all in, okay? But instead of savoring the moment and allowing the experience to unfold, you start second guessing. You call the waiter back. You change your mind. You place another order. And then you adjust it again. Okay? Then you ask, how long is this going to take? Then you ask for the manager. You're getting agitated. You feel the timing should have been different, right? You're worried that they forgot you. You're no longer aligned with the energy that you arrived in. Eventually, you barge into the kitchen and question the chef. You criticize their timing, their technique. You forget that, that this chef has spent lifetimes mastering this art, okay? You shove them aside and try to do it yourself without the tools, training, or sacred knowing. And what happens? The meal is ruined. You're asked to leave with no meal to show for it, while keeping yourself miserable the entire time. Because of your impatience and your need to control the situation, your energy vibration and thought process has led you to different circumstances than what you desired. Now you have to settle for a 2-star restaurant with lukewarm food and mediocre vibes and longer wait times. All because you didn't trust the process. Faith is not passive. It is not wishful thinking. It is not begging and bargaining and checking the time. Faith is confident, all right? It is calm. It is assured trust. It is knowing, not hoping or doubting, that what you've asked for is on its way in divine timing. It is allowing yourself to sit in the high vibrational ambiance of your life, to play, dance, receive, explore, rest, create, while the universe prepares your desires behind the scenes. And yes, sometimes we change our mind. Sometimes we edit our orders, evolve our requests. It may take a little longer, but that's okay. However, the moment we stop trusting, The moment we leave alignment, with our higher self, we block the very thing we've asked for. Beloved, this journey you're on is sacred, and the divine, God, source, universe, your higher self, is the master chef of your experience, okay? They haven't forgotten you. They're not ignoring your prayers. They're creating your masterpiece with sacred care and impeccable timing. Your only job, stay in joy, remain in trust, and enjoy the ambiance of your life while it's being prepared. Because what's coming is not just what you asked for. It's what you deserve and more. So relax. Your table is already set. Your soul already knows, okay? And your order is already being prepared. Now breathe. Laugh, dance, receive. That's faith. If this spoke to your soul, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And remember, trust the chef. Your divine order is on the way. I'm being led to pull a card from the Power Surrender cards deck for the collective. All right? What are you being called to surrender today? What is the collective being called to surrender? What are we being called to surrender today on a collective level, right? It's about letting go and having the faith and the trust that it is all being taken care of. It's already taken care of. Just know that it's done, right? So let's see what we are being led to surrender to on a collective level. Today, Divine Spirit, what are we being led to surrender on a collective level? What is the collective, or whoever's watching, two cards fell into my lap. 3 cards. All right, let me get my extra pair of eyes. I'm gonna put those down. So the first card we have is surrender unhealthy relationships. Not sure if you can see this, but we have surrender unhealthy relationships. Of course, I'm going to put a screenshot of these cards in the reading, so you have it and you see what it is. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. All right? I'm going to read this again. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. I know that's right. All right? I know that's right. If this resonates and is calling to you, all right, obedience is key. Then we have surrender to scarcity, okay? Surrender your belief, in scarcity. Surrender your belief in scarcity. Yeah. The universe is asking you to open the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. All right, let me read that again. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. All right, if this is not all faith related, I don't know what is. Spirit be talking. All right, we just have to listen to the divine guidance that we are being led to. All right, and have faith and trust. All right, when we trust in ourselves, we are trusting in our higher self. When we trust in ourselves, when we have confidence in the decisions we make, the choices that we are being led to make, and we surrender, okay? Once we make the decision, all right, or we declare what it is that we are asking for, like I said in the video, we're not here to beg, we're not here to grovel, okay? We command, okay, as the authority of our lives, we are here to command what it is that we desire for our lives, okay? There's 3 steps, okay, to manifestation, all right? And faith is the key, okay? The first step is you request, okay? You ask for what you want by commanding and declaring it's already done, okay? You now have to, step 2 is to stay in the energy and align with what it is that you are desiring, okay? By having the energy frequency, by staying in high vibrations, okay? And yeah, step 3 is having the faith and trust that it's already done, okay? You give, you are grateful, you give gratitude, all right? And you stay in that space of love, knowing that what you desire is already being has already been granted to you, all right? That the universe, divine source, God, whatever you choose to recognize your higher, aspect as, your higher self, is already co-conspiring and assisting you with creating that, okay? The third one, surrender to spirit. I can't make this up, okay? Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let your spirit work its magic for you, all right? I'll read that again. Once you've done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let your spirit work its magic for you, okay? I mean, this is what this is all about, okay? This is what this whole video, this whole, conversation that we're having is all about, all right? So, yeah. Here you go. So, like I said, I'm going to leave the screenshot. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all please subscribe to my channel, like the video, all right, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today. All right. Love, light, and divine blessings. Mwah, mwah, mwah.